Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. This is an audio test with the Rode mic in the helmet. Rode Wireless 2? Yeah. See how it goes. Just done a firmware update on it, so it allows you a bit more gain adjustment, I believe. So I've wound the gain right down to as minimum as it gets to see how we go with the wind noise. So that's 60 clicks at open visor. Just spin her up to 80. That's 80 clicks open visor. Bit of buffeting in the head. Also testing out this screen here. See if it helps with the buffeting. Bit of side wind here at 80 k's. Visor open. It is pretty windy. Alright, get up to 100. That is a lot of wind actually. Be very surprised what this sounds like. The 100 of visor open. Alright, let's get the visor shut. So no wind in the, no direct wind, so just helmet noise now, I guess. I think that actually has helped, that little defector. It's hard to tell, but initial feeling has stopped a bit of the buffeting I was getting. I was also testing out the new DMD2 GPS app. It seems like it's going to be really good. And I'm testing out a sticker on the screen to try and stop some of the glare, but that really hasn't helped at all. If anything, it's worse. So that's a fail already. Another test is going with the GoPro 8 down here on the dash. I have two of them, and I'm actually thinking of upgrading the main helmet camera here to a Hero 12. But we'll see how the wireless mic goes. The Rode mic. If the Rode mic sounds good. I did do some testing with it on the way back from the Great Western trip. Wasn't really successful. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how this wireless mic goes. I know other people do use them. It's just another thing to bloody charge. I thought, oh, fuck it, I'll give it a go. Let's see how it deals with the helmet noise and the wind noise and everything else. I've turned the gain down as low as it goes. I think it's 100 along here. I'll look at the speedo. Anyway, we'll keep trucking along, and it's probably just going to be a boring run up this little copper coast highway. It's the latest firmware in the Rode mic in the helmet here, and the receiver, which is on the camera, was you got more gain adjustment somehow, or finer. It was a finer gain adjustment. The testing I've done just with the mic and the helmet at home, with not on the bike, it did seem like the gain was right down, which is what you need, because these things are designed to be clipped on your chest somewhere, whereas obviously when it's in the helmet, it's like right next to my mouth, and being that you end up talking louder because of road noise and wind noise and just general wearing earplugs. You just end up talking louder so you can hear yourself in your own head. So you tend to overdrive any lapel mic or a lot of these microphones. So it'll be very interesting to see how it goes. Yeah, I'll do a bit of a stand-up test. Okay, so that's standing up at 100-ish. The visor shut. No buffeting, just full face wind, which is good. Try it with the visor open. Okay. Visor open, standing at 100. There's wind coming in the helmet. I can't really feel it hitting my mouth. It's just hitting my eyes and my face. Maybe it's good. I don't know. Yeah, the only thing with this helmet, I really love the helmet. It's so light and just fits my head well, which is a bit of a challenge for me with my head. The only sort of helmets I've ever found that fit my head are Bell. And they're a very, very good helmet. It's just and I've had three of those MX-9 helmets over the years. I really like it. It's just the weight. In my old decrepit age with my neck, I've got really bad spine and neck, so the extra weight makes, or the lower weight makes a huge difference on my neck at the end of the day after a full day ride. I did once have a sore neck on the Great Western Adventure, not once. And I was doing big days, and there was a few days there that was some serious crosswinds across the Nullarbor, and I had no neck issues overnight. Whereas on other times I've done big rides, I've really struggled to get to sleep just with a really, really fucking sore neck. So yeah, this helmet's a big bonus there. I'm really hoping this audio is good because I don't want to have to spend, upwards of about another $700 on a new camera, and then the idea is to use a DJI Bluetooth mic or the center microphone. But I've already got these Rode mics, so I've got a double pack of those, so it makes sense to try and get it right. We're supposed to get about 7 hours of battery life, that's pretty good. That'd be a whole day's riding and a whole day recording without turning it off. So, I mean, that's probably three battery changes in the GoPro, which I've never done 3 in a day. I normally do 2 batteries of a day's ride. You're not recording constantly. It'd be nice to be able to just record everything, but I mean, it's not realistic. Yeah, so hopefully that audio is good. Guess we'll see when we get home. So I'm going to have to do something about the glare. The only problem with this GPS, and maybe it's just the tablet that I'm using, I get a lot of questions about the tablet or the GPS system. So maybe I'll try and answer those now. I'll close the helmet just to try and get the best possible chance of the audio being usable. Yeah, so I got a lot of questions on my videos from the Great Western Adventure on the GPS. It's sort of every video sort of stokes up one of those questions since I've put it on the bike. It is really hard to see on camera. It's not as bad in real life. I have, like I said, I've just chucked a clear sticker on the screen. It's not a screen protector as such, it's just a a clear vinyl sticker. It's made it a little better, I guess, to the eye, but there's still a lot of glare. Like I can see my face in it. I suppose you can too on the camera. And so the tablet itself that's inside this case is just it's a really cheap Lenovo T for Tango 850 S for Sam, I think. Yeah, I think it's an 850S or SL or something. It's a 7-inch touchscreen or 7-inch Android tablet, but it is a low-spec cheap tablet. However, it runs all the apps just fine. I use Gear Maps, which is Golf Alpha India Alpha, as the app. It is a paid subscription type application. It's only like 40 bucks or something. It may be less than that. I'll put the actual price on the screen here. So I use that. I also use Osmand, OSMAND maps, which is technically the same mapping system. I use OpenStreetMap. It's just the applications are slightly better in different ways. So yeah, I've recently gone over to this DMD2 application. I did download it a while ago on my phone when I was going to go do the open rally, open roads rally down in Victoria, because they use that to do the road book, and it has a really good road book system where you can import a digital road book for rallies, and you can build your own with their tools. You can actually build your own road book if you wanted to do so. But it also has normal GPS navigation, which is the screen I've got it on now. You probably can't really see it, but it uses OpenStreetMap as well. It's got nice big buttons for use. It's really designed for motorbikes. That's the first thing I'll say, right? So a lot of these other apps aren't designed that way. This one is specifically designed for motorbike use. So the buttons are really nice and big. They're quite easy to touch. You don't accidentally. I haven't found you accidentally touching the wrong one. It does the road book. It does normal GPS. It does all your normal waypoints and routing, and even does off-road routing. Right, so you can set it up to specifically choose off-road roads or dirt roads, and it highlights the dirt roads on the map for you if you turn that setting on. So it'll actually do, it'll do highway routing, it'll do general routing, does points of interest, does all that stuff that every other app does. It does recording, it records your route. You can import GPX files, export GPX files, all that sort of stuff. And the other thing it does do, which I really like for this particular application, is it operates itself as the main, not the main operating system for the tablet, but basically you can get it so that when the tablet boots up, it boots straight into this application. And then you can set up other apps within it to be able to use it. So there's a little button down the corner here that's got the little application sort of 4 squares. If you click on that, I don't know if I've got it all set up properly. There you go. I don't know if you can see that. So it brings up a page within DMD with all the other applications that you have on your installed in the tablet, and you can rearrange that as you see fit. So I've got my Garmin EarthMate, I've got the Gear GPS, I've got Osmand, I've got Google Maps, I've got Amazon Music. Everything that's in the tablet is there available. And the beauty of that is when you go back out of that, it'll go straight back to DMD. So you're not fucking around trying to swipe on the screen to get back to another application. It's all built in. That's really handy. The other good thing is it does, just get around this corner. Alright, so the other awesome thing it does, if you go to the home page, there you go. So you got your map on the left. You got your speed in the middle, nice and big. You got your GPS, you got your coordinates, you got your distance and all that sort of trip data, which you can change, by the way. You can customize any of those values there. And in the middle there, you have your media player. So for guys that don't have a bike that does Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, much like myself, this will do it. This basically can act as your media player. So when I Bluetooth the tablet to my headset, which I don't have on at the moment, that's a whole other story. When I Bluetooth it to the headset in the helmet, it means I have my navigation audio coming back to me, talking to me if I'm doing navigation. I have all my Bluetooth music as well in there. But yeah, it means you get all those things on that one screen with nice size buttons in order to be able to use it. I'm just saying that I've tried all of them. I've had HEMA, I've had Gear, I use Osmond, I use Google Maps. I've got, I had two HEMA subscriptions, HEMA full drive and HEMA, the old HEMA. The old HEMA was good, but this is better. Those other integration parts are fantastic. As I was saying, it is paid. It is a paid subscription-based app. Again, it's quite cheap. It's $40 for the app itself, and then depending what part, if you want to do the roadbook stuff, you got to pay another $5 one-off. The one thing I forgot to mention is it has a built-in OBD2 data integration. So if you've got a OBD Bluetooth dongle on your bike, you can Bluetooth that to the tablet, and then the app will pull in all the data from your bike. So engine temperature, speed, bloody coolant, well, coolant temperature, same thing, engine temperature. Any of those sensors that your bike outputs on OBD, you can get that in there as well. So good. Anyhow, that's enough yabbering about on the DMD2. I really like it. You can get a trial demo. You can run in demo, so you can still download the apps and everything. It'll run as a demo for 15 minutes, I think, and then shut down. So you can download it, have a go, and decide for yourself. I'd be really keen to use the roadbook. Do a rally with it with a roadbook, because you can also get controls, so you can get a Bluetooth buttons that go on your handlebars here, and you can control your roadbook with that up and down, and reset the trip meter and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's been well thought out. But it's going to get some real good use in anger on the next little run I do. Oh, is it rain? I thought I was going to dodge the rain. So yeah, there's another trip coming up in a couple of weeks. I'm not sure where we're going yet. It's going to be pretty weather dependent. I need to put the bloody pin lock in this thing. It's fogging up. So yeah, anyway, let's hope the audio is good. So Visor open, 60. Yeah, I think that little windshield's helped, eh? I think it has. What's going on here? Oh, flat tyre, no good. Sucks. You might be able to see it a bit better now. The sun's gone behind a cloud. So go back to the maps. There you go. I think I've got a few too many icons turned on there. There you go, street maps. But yeah, I like the homepage one. That's fantastic.